Hey there! I hope you're having a great time this Saturday. In today's Did You Know video, I'll tell you many facts you probably don't know about the world's favorite beverage. I am talking about coffee, of course. Number 1 is, did you know there's something called the coffee belt? The coffee plant is a quite delicate one. It only grows in moderate climate. The optimal temperature is between 18 and 21 degrees Celsius. That is why there are only some places in the world which can cultivate coffee consistently throughout the year. Those places are the ones within the coffee belt, an area between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. All the top coffee-producing countries lie within the limits of this imaginary boundary. The largest producer is Brazil, followed by Vietnam, Colombia, Indonesia, Ethiopia, Peru, Honduras, India, Uganda, and Guatemala. Of course, as our planet warms due to climate change, there are less and less places suitable for coffee plantations. Well, that's another reason to get ecological. Number 2. Did you know coffee beans are originally red? If you ask anyone the question, what color do you associate with coffee, they'll probably say brown or black. But when the coffee bean is ripe, which takes between 3 and 4 years, it's actually bright red. In fact, the fruit is called coffee cherry, just like the red fruit, and it's technically not a bean, but a seed. If you plant it, a coffee plant will grow. Harvesting coffee plants is a very tedious and hard job, since each cherry ripens in its own time. That is why pickers take turns to extract only the red cherries, leaving the green ones longer in the plant. After the cherry is extracted, it is roasted, ground, and brewed to make delicious coffee. Number 3. Did you know the world's most expensive coffee is worth $100 a cup? This exotic coffee is called Kopi Luwak, and it is produced in Indonesia. But what makes it so special? Well, its particular method of production. The coffee cherries are not picked by humans, but by a native species of feline called civet cat, who eat only the ripe seeds. Wait, eat? If they eat the seeds, how do they get the coffee? Well, you can imagine. The civet cat can't digest coffee cherries, so after 24 hours they are defecated. The fermentation process that goes on inside the animal gives this coffee its unique taste. Producers pick up the animal's feces, remove the beans, wash them, roast them, grind them, and sell them coffee for a price of around $500 a kilogram. Would you try it? Did you know caffeine is an addictive drug? Caffeine is a drug like any other, which is why humans suffer its effects like we do with other drugs. People who take caffeine every day usually experience withdrawal symptoms when they don't drink it for a day or two. Caffeine can be poisonous for humans, actually, but only in extremely large quantities. For a human to have a 50% chance of death from caffeine intake, he or she has to have 90 cups of coffee, one after the other, which is why there has never been a caffeine-induced death in history. Specialists say that 5 to 6 cups a day is 100% safe for a human being. Good luck getting some sleep after that, though. Number 5. Did you know that coffee is said to have kick-started the Age of Enlightenment in Europe? Coffee consumption began to blossom in Europe in the 1600s, after Pope Clement VIII deemed it a Christian beverage. Slowly, coffee houses began to replace bars, hence reducing the amount of beer and wine people drank in favor of coffee. Some scholars argue that this change from alcohol to coffee is largely responsible for the Age of Enlightenment in Europe, which lasted from the end of the 17th century until the beginning of the 19th century. During this time, philosophers and scholars started trying to explain the world through science rather than spirituality. The scientific, French, and industrial revolutions all took place between these years, and they are responsible for what our world looks like today, for better or for worse. So next time you have a cup of joe, as they say in the United States, to start your day, remember these amazing facts about coffee. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so YouTube notifies you every time I publish a new video. Till next time.